Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you, and it seems that we have our main event for WWE's Hell in the Cell 2014. We're going to have Randy Orton and John Cena banging it out in a Hell in the Cell. I'm not the biggest WWE historian. I can't remember what year this has happened, but I think we've already seen Cena versus Orton in the Hell in the Cell match. And honestly, in my mind, I think that I don't want to talk a whole bunch of trash about Cena versus Orton. I think they are two of the best wrestlers in the world today. I think that, when it comes down to it, Orton and Cena, are two of the most well-established guys that they have. But I think right now WWE is not on as big of a youth movement as they were in the past. But I think right now, Ambrose and Seth Rollins should be acknowledged as being the main event of the pay-per-view. This is the one thing that if anybody's going to be watching WWE Hell in a Cell, this is what they're going to be watching for. This is the match that has the most blood that's going to be spilled inside of that Hell in the Cell match. And even though, Cena and Orton are two guys, they're going to sell more t-shirts, they're going to sell more autographed pictures at the house shows and things like that. Rollins and Ambrose is what WWE is moving towards, and it could easily be one of the biggest trivia questions for the future as to who is the first two NXT guys to main event a pay-per-view against each other. And I think that that's the direction that they should be going towards. When looking at Hell in the Cell as of right now, I know not all of the matches are established and put up on the website yet, but looking at it, more than likely most of the people that are going to be watching WWE's Hell in the Cell on WWE Network are going to be watching it just out of it's a WWE pay-per-view that's on television, and that's just about it. There's nothing really that's going to happen that people are really like, I have to see this. I need to go out of my way to make sure that I'm going to see it. Cena versus Orton, it's going to deliver. It's a match that we've seen 1,000 times before, yes. But honestly, I think that when they get in there, I think that Cena and Orton are both going to do what they need to do to make sure that at the end of the day, we see a good wrestling show. I don't see anything in my mind that's going to be setting up WrestleMania in my mind. I think this is just a match that just happens to be on a pay-per-view that more than likely in about a month or maybe 2 months we're going to forget about down the road. I know that Hell in the Cell in the past is a pay-per-view that I've said a lot of bad things about. And if you even look back to 2 years ago to the last Hell in the Cell that was held in Atlanta, of course it was going to be setting up CM Punk versus John Cena, and that match fell apart due to John Cena's injury, which led to Ryback stepping up in a major way, which set up a big pay-per-view. Because I think we all knew that Ryback was going to be losing that match to CM Punk, but we didn't know how it was going to happen. And then a little part of us thought that Ryback was so hot at the time, maybe Ryback was going to beat Punk and be moving into the direction of becoming the champion, even if it was for a short term, to sort of establish him more into the future. But then Ryback just fell off the wagon, and who knows what the hell happened from there. But I'm looking forward to Orton versus Cena. It's not like a big match that I'm going to be pumping my fist and shaking some pom-poms for. But I know that it's going to deliver. They're two of the best stars out there in the world, and I know that a lot of people out there are going to be saying a lot of negative things about it. But it is what it is. And we got to look forward to this Survivor Series and then TLC. And then from there, we're on to the Royal Rumble, which everybody knows that's when they crank it up to 10 and they start banging it out. So let's just get through Orton and Cena and see what we can do from here. Peace out, everybody.